Welcome back to my channel, Soul Family. This is going to be part 6 of my September Zodiac Read series. It's going to be for my Geminis. What's going on with my Geminis? So here we're going to analyze the problem. Take a look at the negative energies, positive energies, past, present, future, and ultimately the outcome. What's going on with my Geminis? What's going on with my Geminis? What's going on with my Geminis? So what I'm seeing here, Gemini, is you are on a path of enlightenment. I don't want to necessarily say, sometimes it's not a problem, but maybe this is what we're seeing. With you being on a path of enlightenment, you're going through a situation where you could be shedding a lot, leaving a lot behind. And maybe somebody's feeling left out of this new lifestyle that you're headed into. I can see you're headed off into a path of light. And then there's just a lot of dark energy influencing some of your past situations, and they can't stand you headed toward that light. So I'm thinking that's what the problem is. Some of the positive influences here that are helping you to walk away, to step into your light, to walk away from that darkness, is your selfishness. What I'm seeing is you're starting to realize that you have to heal you. You can't pour from an empty cup, Gemini. You go through a lot where you want to invest in other people a lot, sometimes more than you invest in yourself, and that can tend to backfire. So what I'm seeing here in this positive is that you're being really selfish. You worked hard for everything. You're fighting to keep it. Something that I'm seeing in terms of what you can let go that does not serve you. What I'm seeing is when it comes down to matters of the heart, you spend a lot of time worrying too much about what's to come instead of living in the moment. This is something you can let go that does not serve you, because you are on a path of spiritual enlightenment and headed toward that light. Having that fear, having those constant worries, those are low vibrational. Those are going to hold you back in this journey. So go ahead and let go of those feelings. Be that rabbit. Go down the rabbit hole. Continue down the path that you're on, because you're on a great path. What I'm seeing in the past with the Justice is you really had to take a while to make this decision. When you decided to make this decision and step into your light, you were done weighing your options. This was it. You realized you were leaving behind whatever dark energies were holding you back. And that was that. It's basically no matter what is said, no matter what is done, you let go of that past. And what I'm seeing here in your present energies is a little more peacefulness. Not a little bit more peacefulness, but you're definitely able to think clearer. You're definitely able to execute when it comes to matters of manifestation and seeing it through. And like I said, you're starting to understand. You're starting to get it. In your present energies right now, you're feeling like all you have to do is stay on the path that you're on. And there are outside energies trying to knock you off of that path. But like I said, stay selfish with yourself. What I'm seeing in the future is once you step into your light and continue to manage your emotions, you're going to notice that abundance flow, the flow that you've been looking for. Gemini, you've hit a hard spot. I think the summer might have been a little bit of a rough patch, maybe a little bit of a stagnation for you, but you were doing a lot of soul searching. And from what I'm seeing here, and as you continue to step into your light, release what does not serve you, continue on your path to spiritual enlightenment, continue down this rabbit hole, you made your decision. That's that. And then what I'm seeing here in terms of what is going to be your final final destination in all of this is the Hangman. And when I see the Hangman, that lets me know that you are in a situation where you are breathing, you're smiling, and it wasn't set up for you in the beginning to be that way. There were forces that were working against you, and you made it through all of that. So you turned that pain into power. And when you transmuted that pain into power, you're coming out smiling. Some people might look on the outside and say, hey, how does Gemini do it? Is it because of the multiple faces Gemini is able to put on? Is this an act that Gemini is putting on? Is Gemini truly there? Have they truly figured it out? Or are they just putting on a cloak? From what I'm seeing, if you stay true to yourself and the decisions that you've made, continue to stay selfish, continue to release what doesn't serve you on this path, stay down that rabbit hole, and in that present energy, you're really taking your time to contemplate. I don't see you just moving, and you're starting to really master the art of war, Gemini. So keep that up. So that's what we're seeing here for the general problem, energies, and influences. And then let's see what the goddess Isis has to say for us today. See what the goddess Isis, what message does the goddess Isis have for Gemini on their path of enlightenment? It's telling me there's a proper burial for freedom. So you do have to sacrifice a lot, and you're doing it the right way. You're cutting those cords energetically in order to move on and step into your light. Sometimes when people say they're done with things, they don't totally cleanse themselves with that energy, and it continues to pull them back. What I'm seeing is the goddess Isis recommends you continue on this proper burial on your path of freedom and financial enlightenment. And what I'm seeing is goddess of 10,000 names. What goddess Isis wants you to know is the power of your tongue and the power of manifestation, and continue to speak life into yourself, into your situation, no matter what. Stay on that path. And know that, like I said, there are some outside energies that might try to come and knock you off your game. Somebody who might know your weakness, Gemini. This is okay for you to use that split face in that situation. But like I said, this is it. You've made your decision. You're going to see it through. And you're going to be breathing in situations where somebody thought you should have been suffocating. So yeah, keep it up, Gemini.